We're almost set up. See if you can't get that security network running, Mako.
Sure thing, Braden. We'll be... hey now.
Indeed. The main attraction has arrived. Team, this is the man we're pinning all our hopes on. Best shot I've ever seen and nerves of steel. He's great hunt material, all right. What do you say, Hunter? Ready to meet your team?
What I'm ready to do is make a pile of credits.
A man from your same mold, Jory.
Bliska taka, ja joska ukle yuga chesko pukuta.
Let's do things official-like. This is Mako, little genius I picked up years ago in Nar Shaddaa. She provides intel and tech.
Hope you're as good as the old man says.
And the big bruiser is Jory. He handles the heavy lifting and provides security for our base of operations.
Atungi ma chechu, I kutsig nang kihe.
Cute girls and big guns. I'm sold.
All right, enough introductions. Down to business. We're here because the Great Hunt has been called. Little Mako is the most rabid fan of hunter history this side of Geonosis, and even she doesn't know exactly what the Great Hunt entails.
I do know the names of every great hunt winner, though. Bloodworthy, the Defenestrator, Jewel and Nightbringer.
Every bounty hunter who's won a great hunt went on to massive glory and riches, which is why we're here.
What's our first move?
Here's what I know so far. The Great Hunt has two groups, the Mandalorian Elite and freelance bounty hunters sponsored by influential crime lords. There's no time to make you a Mandalorian. That means you need a sponsor.
Nemro the Hutt runs this stinking little town. I've got just enough pull with that gangster to get you an introduction. Mako, scan for every bounty in the area. I want the nastiest, most brutal, untouchable scum you can find.
I'm on it, Braden. One nasty character coming up.
We need to get you situated as a big-time hunter, at least as far as the locals know. Then we contact Nemro. Mako will plant rumors about your off-world exploits. But you have to take down someone impressive and local to sell the reputation.
You find a target, and I'll take it down hard.
How's that scan coming, Mako?
Found something. Check this out. Vex, Corellian. Champion quick-draw artist, wanted for robbing 15 Imperial military pay stations.
Togawata kiko uba kiriwata buki donko.
Perfect. This Vex is either a madman or a glory hound, and he's obviously dangerous.
Says here, Vex has a safe house in the bad part of town, right in the heart of the madness. That'll be fun.
Nemro the Hutt's enemy took over part of this town. It's dangerous poking around in there, but it's your best shot. Raid Vex's safe house and look for something that might help us track him down, but be ready for anything.
Excuse me, but I have a safe house to shoot up.
Be safe out there.
What's going on, guys? MariK here, and we're finally here playing the Bounty Hunter! My all-time favorite class. The amount of effort I put into making this character. So, this character is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to be a lot more frustrating to play for a few reasons. Because there's going to be a lot of doubling back. So first, let's go ahead and we'll show off our Mandalorian. I'm playing as a Mandalorian. Forget the whole, you have to do the. No, we're starting one from the scratch. We're a Foundling. And this is to get our official recognition as an actual Foundling myself. Very short story, or very long story short. I met Tamoris Morrison and Daniel Logan one year at a convention, and I actually had pretty lengthy discussions with both of them. Longer discussion with Daniel Logan, of course, because Tamora had to leave and go set up the panel and everything. And I went to the panel, got to ask my questions, and eventually I plan to make a video about that one day. But at the end of it, talked more with Dan, asked him if I get photos with him and Tamora, and he obliged. And then on top of that, before our little personal photo shoot he gave me, Tamora Morrison took one of the 501st members' lightsabers that were there at the panel, and literally knighted me a member of the Fett lineage. I literally became a Fett Foundling way before Foundlings were even established in Disney canon, which back then Disney had already taken over. So it's my own little personal story that I love, and that's what makes me love Bounty Hunter so much. And Jango Fett was my favorite character at the time. That's why my gamer tag is Jango Gunslinger on Xbox Live. But anyway, I digress. So this Bounty Hunter, this Mandalorian, as you can see, we put a lot of work into him. He's got the Mandalorian, the infamous Bounty Hunter, but we did change the boots because these boots look atrocious. Look at them. They barely color swap, and they're ugly. These boots here, they look very similar to Jango's kind of style, with armor covering the shins and covering the top of the boots. Now this covers the back as well, which I like. I feel like it looks really good, and it's wild because this thing costs so much as far as cartel coins and stuff. Thankfully the sale last month made everything a lot easier. So all of this is one part, the boots are separate, but then the helmet has a pearlescent red and metallic black dye module to go along with the armor pieces, the Beskar pieces of the rest of the body, because for some reason they were done differently. So like I have to have the infamous bounty, or I have to have the metallic black pearlescent red on the armor, the torso. Thank you for that. Thank you for the follow or the subscribe. It's not showing on my screen for some reason. That's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. But we had to do it that way because you have to do the primary black, because the secondary color is for all the armor parts and such. But it's weird because it's the opposite way on the helmet. So if I show you through random spam texts, get those all the time. Aren't those lovely? So if you look here, for example, in the cartel market, it's the opposite. The helmet's color scheme is backwards, and I don't like that. Why would your helmet be different color than the rest of the Beskar? It just, it bugged me. But here's where this becomes a pain in the ass for this playthrough, and I will understand for those of you who don't want to watch the live stream playthrough and you want to watch the edited version, because it's going to have a little bit more editedness. Because I don't like the voice that this helmet gives. It's very grindy and robot-y, and a lot of people don't like it. And of course they changed it for the newer Mando helmet, but they never fixed it for this one. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to go through every single one of these, and we're going to swap the helmet. And then we're going to do the cutscenes again, because god damn it. And it's stupid unfortunate that I have to do it this way, but for the cutscenes to not sound garbly, it is the only way that I can make it sound decent. So like I said, it's going to be a lot of work, but if you watch the edited version, when I break it down, edit it, and upload it back to YouTube, it'll sound so much better. That's going to get old quick, but it's alright. It's worth it because I want this to be done the right way. Now, if I... See, again, like, for some reason, the helmet, the color scheme, it does it backwards for whatever reason. I don't know why. Not that it really matters, because we're doing this. No, you don't. There we go. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get all this shit done. I have this extra crap in my inventory by accident. Now, of course, once we have a cargo hold, we'll go ahead and put all of that useless shit in it. And this stuff, of course, will sell. We also, if I didn't show it off, we got this really dope revolver. We got this really dope revolver. This was the one that I used on my very first smuggler. And thankfully I have it in collection, so it was easy to get a hold of for multiple classes. It just looks dope. It looks very westerny, but Star Warsy at the same time. And I like revolvers. Thank you, Nero. And that's a big reason why I'm doing this, too, because my perfect Mandalorian outfit is more or less this, but not so much this. So it's, you know, the Jango Fett full armor, the torso, the codpiece, which is missing on this, the helmet, the shoulders, the gauntlets, the gloves, the thighs, the shins, boots, and then a jacket, like more or less like this. It would be just without all the extra crap, and it was going to be Nero's jacket, either from Devil May Cry 4 or Devil May Cry 5. Probably 5 because it's a more normal jacket. It's not as long and whatever. And it would be like this. I'd have the armor would go over the pants, the boots, etc. And then you'd have the jacket. The gauntlets would go over the sleeves to the jacket. The shoulders would go over the shoulder parts to the jacket as well. And then the armor, the torso armor, would just have to go underneath the jacket, which would be fine. And red, the reason for the red is, so for those who don't know, each color for Mandalorian armor has a different reason. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but red is for honoring a parent. And that's perfect for me, honoring my mother and my adoptive foundling father, Jango Fett. Tamora Morrison, so plus red being one of my all-time favorite colors, and when it's shiny red, it just looks good. Alright, enough of me gushing over arguably what's going to be my favorite character, although to be honest, after playing all the other characters first, I gotta say,
do you require medical
it's
attention?
some tough competition for some fun. I can't even get rid of that, whatever. I'll just have to destroy it. I didn't think I could sell it, but I was like, eh, whatever. I still don't know why you get 2 of them. Yeah, it just, oh my god, I mean, I'm having fun with a lot of them, so it's not like, oh, one's better than the other, but definitely my 2 Sith characters are probably the most fun I'm having. Agent's up there, too. But it's a bounty hunter. I know my bounty hunter is going to be super fun. Mad Mando. Well, you know, gunslinger. I'm going power tech. In fact, I am specifically going advanced prototype power tech because I thought it'd be a good fit. And I've done oh, so that lights them on fire, and that's just a fucking straight up punch to the face. I like that already. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I was going to go Pyrotech, and then I was like, eh, you know what? I don't really want to go Pyrotech because... I mean, it looked cool, but then when I was looking up the... when I was looking up the rotation and the abilities and stuff, it was a lot of samey, but Advanced Prototype had a lot of different stuff, and then when I really took it in... Advanced Prototype being about all the different tools and stuff just seemed so much cooler than just fire, fire, fire. Not that fire wasn't cool, because, I mean, that's basically why I like my Sorcerer. Lightning, 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 lightning. Alright. Oh, bad guys? More bad guys. Huh! This one was hiding. I was like, no, 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 you don't. Hello, you. Hiya! All right. Oh, that was it. Okay, thought there'd be more talkie-talkie. There was not more talkie-talkie. That is okay, though. The swapping between helmets and doing every cutscene twice is gonna get old quick, but I know he wasn't really our target, but I wanted to be level 3. That's what I gotta do, because I don't like that fucking robotic voice, and I want the voice to sound as good as it does on my other bounty hunters. So, little extra work, it's worth the effort. Thankfully, I only have to do it for one character. Did I go that? Yep. Went the wrong way.
I'm just saying I want to go on some missions. My blaster aim is pretty good. Anything's better than sitting around with you in our gear. No offense, big guy.
Wana wada blota wijawa. O wamawanka matuske.
Hey, look who's back. How'd it go out there, hotshot? Find anything?
Vex left a data pad at his safe house.
Great, give it over and I'll see what I can make of it.
Uchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
What were you two doing while I was gone?
Same as me. Taking care of all the boring details so you don't have to.
Hey, Brayden. How was Nemro's palace? We getting our hunter in to see this hut?
I've laid the groundwork, but we're not there yet. What have you got?
A data pad from Vex's safe house. Cracked the encryption in record time. Check out that last entry.
Our boy Vex keeps detailed records. There's a receipt here for a shuttle ticket he bought today. We'll have to move fast. Only the boldest make it into the Great Hunt. And Vex is a bold target. He's a champion gunslinger, completely ruthless. What do you say, Hunter? You ready to take down Vex all by yourself?
I'm always ready.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. If you head out now, you'll catch Vex at the shuttle port before he escapes. Bring back Vex's ID tags as proof that you're the one who got him. Anything else he carries is yours to keep.
O akiza spida perupa. Gadwa shiniko higa danulia.
Hopefully we didn't just mess that up. Well, fuck, I think we... God, I gotta be on the ball about fucking... Okay. Alright. I'll figure it out. I can cut the cutscene right there for it to... make sense, though that's a real fucking shame. So I've really got to know when to cancel. I mean, I had the idea to just play this fucking class twice, but on a separate tune, but that would take more time, and the little bit of frustration here would be better than having to play a whole new class. I mean, even if I was sitting there skipping through every cutscene, I think it would still take too long that way. If I end up having to do it that way, then so be it. It just means that the bounty hunters edited parts will take a lot more time, since I'll have to run through the class twice. But it's possible I can still make it in decent time. Level 4, and we got our rail shot. Ooh, yeah. Deals additional damage if dual wielding. But see, that shouldn't... That's whatever. That's whatever. Oh. Alright, see if we can do this. Didn't realize there were still mercs to kill. Oh well.
What's this? A lawman of sorts? Never thought I'd see the day dashing Vex would get cornered by a brute enforcer.
You break Imperial law, you pay the price.
Ha! But
Hold up, we ain't about no Imperial law. What the fuck?
what's this? A lawman of sorts? Never thought I'd see the day dashing Vex would get cornered by a brute enforcer.
I'm not sure dashing is the word you're looking for.
Ha! But I know something you don't. Vex is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill thug. Oh, no. Vex is the galaxy's greatest quick-draw artist. Vex can shoot your ears off so fast, you won't even hear yourself scream.
Show me.
Cheater!
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to not pick that up, and I'm going to see if we leave the instance, if I can start over, and then do it. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure. I'll probably have to just do it the way I didn't want to do it and run it twice. It's just gonna be a bitch. It does look like, though, that that's not going to be the case, so that is nice for here. I also don't have to worry about killing everything. Why are you way over there? What you running for? Ugly fuck. All the work I put into this character, and it's gonna be more work for the playthrough. Oh boy. Well, that one worked at least. I think that one only... Maybe that one only worked because we didn't pick up the item and get the return to Brayden part. Because then once we leave, it probably doesn't give us the option to reset it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look more into that. That, or I suppose I could look up all the cutscenes on YouTube and then I would know exactly when to stop. And then I could just exit out of it that way.